Right, I think we've got pretty much everything going to the outside wall now. I think. The big problem now is ducting it out of there. We're going to need some of this. Plates, rods, concrete. I think we're going to need a lot more plate. I'll see what, Bigfoot. Mr. Bretson! Happy Yachts 5. Need to figure out how I get a shirt to Guam. Bretson, dude! 5,000 bits? You realise I'm going to come back at some point and give it to you? Thank you for 5,000 bits. That's very, very generous. I don't know how to get your t-shirt to Guam, but I will say this, because I will be ordering myself a bunch of t-shirts. If you let me know, if you have a look on the site and let me know what... Dude, come on. 20 subs gifted. Mr. Bretsan's also gifted 20 subs. Thank you for that. The generosity is real, guys. That's please say thank you to Bretsan, especially if you just got gifted a sub. And can we get a shout out for him? He is in the Nuthouse stream team. He's a great guy, great streamer. Met him at Cosford, sorry, Flight Sim Expo, and he lives on a very tiny island in the middle of nowhere. Bretsan, thank you so much. Let me know what colour you want. Yeah, because there's
right next to me,
there's three different
there's
three different designs of the the actual colour here. So let me know which one of these you want, and then which t-shirt colour you want, or if you want a hoodie or whatever. Just let me know.
So
DM me.
They're going to build like a mini factory for the iron.
DM me the whatever it is you want, and I'll order it with my order, and then I'll post it to you. If you see what I mean. Oh, if you're going to Florida, I'll bring it with me. That's even better. Yeah, I'll just bring it with me. Let me know what you want, and I'll order it, and then I'll bring it with me. But thank you very much for gifting 5,000 bits and 20 subscribers. That's extremely generous.
Not particularly.
So yeah, go shopping, have a look what you want.
So I've brought a power pole up to here.
No, I forgot what I was doing. Screws for days. Look at that.
Oh, in this limited space, can we make the stuff we need for a Mark II miner or not?
Pay attention.
Well,
industrial.
Tiny on as green
pipe,
peppers.
So we still need steel. So
it does.
Still need to get.
That's the one good thing about Guam is all the hot peppers.
To be able to make.
Now there was somebody who just before you sub bombed. Mr. Ruben, thank you for 10 months, Mr. Ruben. Let me see. Ruben says, "Great to see you on Fridays." We got that. Connor, we did. Vance, we did.
What's that for?
Connor says, "Will there be no streams next week because of TwitchCon?"
I just need to take this portable miner.
I won't say there'll be no streams, Connor, because I will be. Actually, I don't know because rumor has it I'll be able to do a stream from there, but I have no details. The only thing I've got right now is that on the Sunday I've got a meet and greet at 10 AM. That's literally the only thing. But yeah, I'll be in Berlin, so technically I can't stream. If I'm able to, I'd like to fire up the phone and do something. But again, I don't know what internet connection I'm going to get. So it's all a bit, I don't know.
That was weird.
I don't know if they will, Alex, about the meet and greet.
Yeah, really
because I've only just been told. Yeah. Like, this is how ridiculous this is. Twitch told us yesterday when my meet and greet is, and this is like 1 week before TwitchCon. And given all the uncertainty around, wow, that's a strong colour. Baz, does that look right to you? Well, according to the situation regarding Brexit, Vanilla Donut.
So if I pick this bacon up.
According to the situation, EasyJet have said if there's a no deal, they'll still fly anyway.
Have you got another portable miner on you?
I personally think it will get delayed now, but EasyJet said they'll fly in the event of no deal. So in theory, I can still go.
Thank you.
There she
Truckfest,
goes.
Mrs. Don't. It's going to be awesome. I'm not sure I like the stripe. Thank you for 13 months, WH. I was going to do some... That was what I was going to do. I don't know what I was going to do. Mrs. Don't, is Pringle bringing... Well, I could ask him, couldn't I? Is it... Pringle, is it just you... Are you bringing now, or just you coming to Truckfest?
Well, I'm bringing now, and I'm bringing obviously Helen as well. So, we'll all be there.
The whole shooting match. Which day? Is it Sunday or Monday?
Monday.
Wait, we're supposed to have... Oh, there's the third album.
Now
Friday,
I just want to lick
isn't it?
everybody to death.
Build a stacked belt pole near your structure to get the upper floor faster using the side stairs of the pole.
Yeah, she gets very excited when she sees people.
She's going to see a lot of people at Truckfest.
Oh yeah, she will do as well.
So I've got to get that, I've got to get that, I've got to get that. Onto a stacked pole somewhere here, probably.
All that fuss she'll be getting.
Oh yeah, she'll love it.
She'll be in a royal tot, as I say.
You have to bring like some water and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm already bringing some of that for Helen. Some water. In case she gets thirsty. Or did you mean now?
No.
Yeah, no, I'll go and bring
like
some
a little
water
bowl.
for Helen as well. Well, Helen drinks out of a cup now.
Right, so that's the 2 iron mines on the go. So do you want to take your craft bench down?
It's
Because
just
in theory
kinda
we don't
hard to
need that up
judge.
here anymore.
Mrs. Don't is really trying it on.
I'm
Come
not
on.
quite sure how to paint this.
What do you mean?
Like what pattern?
So, yeah, it's fine. I mean, there's only really 2 options here, isn't there? Like, green. Unless you're going to do vertical stripes, which might look weird. But yeah, green as the floor indicator, or red as the floor indicator is the only real choice. Try it on maybe Sommy's build in the other style and see which looks better.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Do what, when, where?
No, it's alright, Sommy, you don't need to worry. Need more iron plate. Showolf, thank you for 19.
Have you got any iron plate on your Pringles?
Thought
Yeah,
you
I've
were trying
got
to
over
spray me then.
100.
Could you come and do some conveyor belting for me?
Where about are you?
Actually, I'm going to move this. So if you come back to, you know where the iron ore is that's blocked?
Hashtag bang Pringles, Lee.
Yeah, I think I can see where that is.
Try that.
I'm by the iron ore that's blocked.
Right, so come
How far we
in
can
an easterly
bring
direction.
that down there?
I'm down in that sort of valley. but a valley on a cliff, not valley at the bottom. Yeah, so you see, if you look to the south now, I'm over here. Holy gift sub!
Holy sub bomb! The DC88
Yeah, I can see you now.
has gifted 20 subs.
Right, I'll come over
Thank
to
you
the
very,
right
very
angle
much,
then.
DC. Holy sub bomb of doom. Thank you very much, DC. It's very, very generous of you. 20 happy people in chat. Thank you so much. And massive GGs and nuts. Oh, Mrs. Squirrel's back. Back from a gallivanting.
I've been backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
Oh, have you? You had a horrible day.
Hey, Pringle.
Can I have another juice?
So, you see our two belts are
With ice,
up
please.
there to the southeast. They obviously just need to
yeah.
come
Are they
over
homemade
to here,
cookies?
but I don't know whether this is going to be obstructed by this rock above us. If I go and if you try and get this over here, I'll try and find some iron.
I got a cup of tea. Yeah,
Right,
doors
I'll put a
outside
plate down,
barking.
'cause you know what you're doing with the belt.
Oh, alright.
I got a cup of tea.
That should be a couple of hundred you got there now, isn't it?
Yeah. I need some concrete now as well, so.
Tea!
I was waiting for that. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you for the bits. PS4 Gamer, thank you for 1,000 bits. And Rusty, thank you very much for 500. You guys are super, super generous. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've not got no concrete on me.
Yeah, the concrete production is at the bottom of this ramp.
It'd be so much easier if your name came up so you know who you're looking at.
Yeah. Well, they are colour coded, aren't they? Ish. Can't afford
Wondering-
missing iron rod, really? Thanks.
I know I'm not the supplies man.
Well, at least you're not a storeman that turns around and says, no, stores are for storing.
Oh no.
I'm leaving one gap in between in case we have a ramp up
That
production.
much, so.
Or we want to merge something else in there. Get that. Thank you, Mrs. Frosty. Have you missed cakes in them?
dinner
No, there was
for
no
you.
cake this year. Just cookies.
Okay, this year.
There's no, somebody was asking before if there's any yachts cake this year.
Forgot all about that.
And I said it's been such a busy time that I
Jam
wouldn't put that additional pressure on you.
Nice.
Yeah, last gas season was quite trying.
Hey, Northern Alex, how you doing? Tea.
Hour,
Yeah, it's good on me.
5, 6.
Alex, we started 4.5 hours, 3.5, 4.5? 4.5 hours ago. This is what we've built so far. All that concrete in there, I don't think it's actually getting used. I might belt that over here. Actually, let's go ahead and do that.
Want some cake?
Rusty, that gasp tells me Mr. Squirrel may surprise you later.
The green is floor level.
If she does, she does. That'll be a bonus, but I'm not going to pressure her. I'm not going to ask. You know, I'll leave it to her to decide. We've got a lot going on. that too long?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
You're welcome, Alex. You're absolutely welcome. And you deserve it. Right, I need to elevate up here now. So that concrete there is not really going anywhere useful either. Right, if we built this in first. Tell you we're getting crazy. No, Alex, please don't do anything. Don't. Where's the chainsaw?
On me.
Where are you?
Whereabouts are you?
Outside the factory you were spraying, you'll see a gigantic conveyor mess thing going on. I am there. Would you like to cut some stuff over here? Specifically,
Sure.
these big things here.
Okie dokie.
Make them pay for what they did. Murderer! AN4211, thank you for gifting a couple of subs to Gentle Bear and Gin Drake.
Right, you okay for concrete?
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
There you go.
Aye.
We've actually got two. So we've got 2 belts of iron coming down, which will be coming out at 120 a minute. But the belt isn't 120 at the minute at the moment. Well, this is coal out.
Yeah, Puppies is back. Thank you, Prime Gamer.
So if I place a power pole on this cliff and then
How you currently do for iron plate?
I'm fairly Jurassic, if anything.
Hello. Where'd you come
In
from?
fact, I've just run out.
Get off my platform, bro.
Aye.
Scumbag. No problem, Mrs. Frosty.
Well, I've got 200.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
Alex. Happy 5-year anniversary. One of the most humble, welcoming streamers I know, and you're a big reason I'm still in the game of content creation. I'm proud to be calling you a personal friend for many years. I wish you nothing but the best. That man, Alex. What can you say about that man, Alex?
We need any more?
I don't know what to say to that.
Probably.
I've got enough for another 184.
If you guys are not following Alex, you should do. And he is a humble streamer as well. And you're very, very generous, Alex. Thank you. And you really, really shouldn't have. And you know it.
Alright, so those 2 belts up in the air, Pringle, are alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we've
I'm
got
kind
iron.
of hopeful that I can make that elevation drop.
Have you got some pure iron ore on your...
He is on YouTube, yes. He's on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch.tv/The Northern Alex, youtube.com/The Northern Alex.
No.
Right, hang on a minute.
Let me have a look. Yes, we can. Nice. Let me stage these first.
Can't you pick stuff off belts anymore?
You used to be able to.
Yeah, just press E.
I don't get the prompt for it, and I'm spamming E, and it's not even working.
You got something in your hand, or got a menu up? It does work.
Unless I'm bugged.
No, I can't either.
Interesting. It does sound like a bug then.
Can you build a storage container, Pringle?
It's very hard.
No, because I've got no rods.
Right, I'm going to relog and see if that works.
I can pick stuff up off the belts.
Alex, see you later, income taxes. Woohoo. As if, Alex, as if. Before you go, frag out. 10 subs gifted from the Northern Alex. What can I say to that? Thank you very much for your generosity, guys. So if you just got gifted a sub, it was from the Northern Alex.
Yeah, I can't pick anything up over here. I'm even got over by the concrete.
Oh, well, I did it a different way. I've laid down the conveyor belt, then picked up the rod.
Right, I need to make reinforced iron plates. Which means we need screws and iron plate. That's one of the things we're going to need. which you can't make from here. We need to assemble them probably. Have fun with your income tax, Alex.
If you deconstruct one of these belts in a minute, Pringle, then you'll have the iron ore that was sitting on it. That's the only way I can figure it.
Seems that way.
Modular flames and rotors and cable. Are we making rotors or frames anymore?
No. Alright, I've deconstructed the right belt if you want to take the other one.
Thank you, Alex. Foz, let me have a look. Was it a donation or was it bits? I don't see it, Foz. I don't see anything. Oh, I need 4 rotors, not 3.
Aye, 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 aye.
Yikes. Right, this is definitely going to take a shot. Definitely going to happen. Lord Reaper with 500 bits. It's going to be watching for some 7 days to die streams on SquirrelPlus to get hyped to my 2-year anniversary today. It's still crazy I've been here for that long. Very busy lately dealing with health, but I found time to stop by and hang with you guys. Lord Reaper, you're always welcome here. Thank you for the bits. Hope you can get here more often. And I hope your health picks up very soon.
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 3.
Getting 120 screws here a minute is going to be a bit of a problem. And by a bit of a problem, I mean that's going to be a big problem.
Was that all Sten who made that?
No. I figure Sean's fiddling.
Puppy Science, Inc. The transaction made it as PayPal for us. 1 second. Let me try somewhere else then.
Run out of concrete.
When was it, Foz? Aha. No, you did it as bits.
Okay, I'm here. I'm just eating chow mein.
No, wait. Those
No,
bits were 31st of March you sent those bits. It's not that. I have nothing else coming through. I'm looking in 2 different places and I can't see that. Let me try directly in Streamlabs.
Do you need concrete, Sammy?
No, I'm done. But if you want to, if you feel like a little bit of a walk, there's a Caterham beacon on the display. And if you wanted to run some power poles out, then we've got coal power online over here.
I can't see it, Foz.
Yeah, I can run power poles up there so we can have it back at the base.
And if you could bring a chainsaw with you, I'd appreciate it.
Bretson, bits
I
coming
can
through,
do.
they work. Yes, they are. Thank you, Bretson. I think the bits are fine, but he's saying that he sent a donation. But then Alex sent a donation not long ago and it was fine. I literally can't find this. Don't shard it uses 100%, 120 screws per minute, which is the max of a Mark II conveyor. No point placing the shard because the bottleneck is the screws. Yeah, but if I... Yes, you are right. You're absolutely right. But I can go back upstream and sort out 120 screws. But I've got Mark 1 belts all the way down here, so yeah, it's totally pointless sharding it right now.
If you haven't left yet, and bring some concrete with you, that'd be appreciated.
Health is fine now, just been busy with life.
I will do.
That's no problem. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not carrying any concrete on me.
Oh, don't have enough plates.
And if you haven't left yet, if you can fill yourself up with some general iron supplies like plates and rods, that'd be appreciated because me and Pringle are getting pretty low.
I will do my best.
And we've got a mahusive belt.
3 a.m. Bretson.
Full of steel. So
Have a good sleep, Mr. Bretson, sir. Thank you very much for your generosity again. I shall see you soon. Let me know about the t-shirts because I'll be putting my order in this week, Bretson. So please have a look and let me know. Iron plates and screws is what we need. You kidding me? Alex, thank you for 4 months. I'm glad to hear you're going to Florida, Bretson. I wasn't sure if you would, man. But no, it's going to be great. They do some pretty good sizes. They do like up to 4 or 5 XL. They do really big ones. And there's like t-shirts and hoodies and women's tees, men's tees. Like there's a lot of variety though. Have a look at the sizing chart though. Make sure you get the right thing. Testing the delivery, Connor. Yeah, thank you, Connor. It's working fine. It is coming through, Foz. So I don't know what's going on now.
That's dinner. Eaten.
lose.
That's very true, Bretson. It's very true. Is a triple monitor worth it, Jay Stocky? Why don't you watch my video where I show you single monitor, triple monitor, and super widescreen and talk about the pros and cons? I think that's the easier option.
These belts are just temporary.
Yeah, that's what they always say. Just a temporary fix, won't be here for long. No, you scumbag game.
Well, for me, the belts just appear.
Utter scumbag game. Right, I thought I put a power line down. Power pole down. Obviously not.
Did you say you still needed iron plates on me?
I'm sort of okay. I'm just running low. That's all. But I don't know. I need to think about what needs to be done next.
Because I'm still carrying 200 on me.
Brett saying if I could bring you a Nando's or something, I would do.
Oh, that moonlight.
Nando's, yay. By the time I got there, I don't think it tastes too good. No.
Aye, aye, aye.
I have to come off there, I'm afraid. Foz, there it goes. Extra glorious evening snacks for Doyle. Thank you, Foz. I'm glad it worked in the end. Thank you. Snacks for Doyle. Oh, the peppers won't go off, Bretson, that's for sure. Peppers. Well, who would have thunk it? Two massive iron ore
Needs
mines
50
right here.
mil.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Needs 50 to open it up. That's a lot of power.
3 bios.
Yeah, but it's one coal and we've got 2 of them online.
Peppers and
The
pizza.
power ones are bugged.
What t-shirt am I wearing, Mrs. Fusty?
Okay.
A pre-production copy of the Yachts 5 t-shirt.
Welcome, puppies.
It took you long enough to get here.
Have you brought a power line with you? Or
Where do you need it connected to?
well, you can sort of connect
Right.
it anywhere.
Now
as
we're going to
far
need
as
more
I'm concerned.
screws.
Obviously, this grid here is separate from the one back
We're
at
going
the
to need
base.
fast
So.
belt, and we're going to need
Yeah,
screws
I've got
down here.
it going across where the titanium ore is.
We need a lot more
Up
screws than that.
way.
Oh, you've got it up there, have you?
Would you like some concrete and supplies?
Yeah, me and Pringles are running low.
Yeah, nice cake would go down well. Yeah, now, can you pick up off our conveyor belt, Sean, at the back here?
Let me have a look.
I had half a prompt then, and then it disappeared from me.
Nope,
Yeah, okay.
but I can pick up off the ones at back at base.
60 per minute
Maybe it's
limestone.
proximity to Paul.
Maybe.
Iron rods on the floor for you, Pringles.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
There's
Hang
some
on,
iron plates for you there, Mark.
I've got it there, but it's not fully lit up.
Well, that's producing at 90, so it's splitting 45, which means these guys can't get
Are you
45.
manufacturing
So that should come up to
reinforced plate
100%
yet?
now. Yeah, but it's like 5 per minute, so don't, expect a lot out of it.
Right, okay.
It will start to build up gradually, but we're going to have to ramp up the screw production and change a lot of belt, which requires reinforced iron to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to use it for. That's the point.
Yep. Well, you're not going to get much very quickly.
Because I don't particularly want to belt this steel back at 60 per minute.
There's no point putting a Mark II miner on that. It's
Yeah,
it's
Sean,
not
if
really
you
a
wanna
bottleneck,
clear
to be honest.
the
We've got a lot of
general
concrete.
wooded area around the lake.
That one needs to be changed as well.
Well, it be easier if I just left the chainsaw here for you two?
Well, I don't know how much room we're going to need. I don't think it's going to be that much. We've essentially got two...
It's a lot of fabric.
We've got 2 iron ore deposits working up the hill, bringing those 2 belts down. And then we've got 2 copper belts here as well. So the steel's going to be completely separate from the actual coal production, which is over in that corner.
Okay.
Yeah, and whatever Sammy just said then, Sean, I agree.
I've got to say, I haven't got my bearings on this map at
You might
all
have
yet.
made some what
It's
room?
really quite difficult with the hills.
Anniversary matter.
You're currently going through the most annoying part of Windows 7 installation.
Julian,
Dude.
liked hills.
Windows 7 installation
music.
is really
Indeed.
not bad. If you remember older operating systems, you will know how painful it can get. And until you've done a Gen 2 Linux installation, you don't know what pain is. Oh, the cloth got you. Peter the Hobbit, 51 months. Many years to go, the gaming gods will. Thank you very much, Peter. Listen, Microsoft Office. No, let me get this one.
Right, that's all my concrete gone.
Was it Ball and C++?
Do you need more?
Right, where are you? Because I'm carrying some.
It was either Microsoft Office or
next
Ball
year.
and C++ that got to the point where it was on 20 floppy disks. And you had to sit there and you couldn't go away because you couldn't just like leave it because it would sit there and go insert next disk.
That's it, that's all I got.
And then you get to like disk 18 and find out it's slightly corrupt. That was pain. Now you can just walk away from it and let it download and install itself.
Is that enough trees gone? Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's everything sort of that's going to collide with the lake gone, isn't it?
Yeah,
C++
now I just
20
gotta
disks.
find my way
Yeah,
back.
I think Ball and C++ was
We'll
like
find
20
the
disks.
power line and follow that. If you want to connect that up before you go.
Put that shard in here.
Yeah, Pringles, could you be making some frames and rotors for some more coal generator?
Will do.
Wait a minute. Why is it going through one splitter then through another? The heck?
Aye.
I should max out now. You had a bad set disk and learned during the install in 22, 24. Like, and the only thing you could do was to mitigate that was copy all the disks. Of course, you needed 24 disks, and then you needed to disk copy 24 disks to make a backup of the whole set, because inevitably at some point one of them would go
Modular
wrong.
frames, you said?
Yeah,
It was painful.
it's 3 modular frames and 5 rotors per coal generator.
Right, okay, I've got 15 rotor and hold on, I need more modular.
Foz, why does your donation pot hate euros? I don't know, Foz. I don't know about hates euros. You can still send in euros, but everything goes into dollars. What was it going to do? Caterium technology requires 25 reinforced and 25 rotors. Jeez. Where's the workshop gone? Quite
Right,
2
I've built them.
Xenozappers, 5 modular frames, and another Xenozapper. Five modular frames. You still have processor at work that has its backup on floppies. You've got to be kidding me, Ecolos.
Did you connect the power up, puppies?
How does that even
Yeah, I'm
work?
just finishing it back at the base.
What good is backing up onto a floppy disk now? Like, what can you reasonably put on a floppy disk? I don't know, Fuzz. I honestly do not know. I'm not tracking it anywhere. I need one cable. One more cable to make this. And then I can be Luke Skywalker. Oh yeah. 1.4 meg is quite a lot of text. Well, if you compress it, it is. Like, if you scroll through Twitter now, most images that you'll see wouldn't even fit on a floppy disk. It's that crazy. The machine is from the 60s and it's a PC upgraded. It's from 93, and after that the company did not deem it profitable to upgrade until we found out the product I make on can be used as paint. What happens? Let me ask you something, Ecolos. Inevitably that's going to break down. What happens then? The t-shirts are from the... Are they from the ones from the other yacht's t-shirts? T-shirts, are they from the ones from the other yacht's t-shirts? Mrs. Frosty, I'm not... The sizes, oh I see. They're from Teespring, so they should be the same sizes as last year. It's like literally the same store, so the sizing should be the same. SCJs, thank you for 37 months. Go to that, go to that. I've got a reasonable amount of slots in my backpack now. When it's convenient, can we save and restart the game? Because I reckon it's memory leaking a bit. It's getting a bit frame heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
But just no immediate rush, just whenever it's convenient.
How... If we all leave first and then you leave, we'll be back in our same positions, won't we?
I assume you will, yeah. So let me know when you're ready to quit, then I'll save it and quit. Just want to give the game a bounce.
Right, so I'm out.
Sound like a dragon. I'm out.
Yeah, oh god.
Papsky?
I'm out.
Yachts 5. Yeah. Let's give it a full restart.
Cup of tea.
That's
Yes,
5
please.
hours already, nearly.
It is. It's doing quite well. Luke, I'm late. What have I missed? You've missed everything from the beginning up until right now. Thank you for the bit. The building colours make it look like a sandwich of cookie and mint cream filling. Okay. Continue. We started on the third biome X Luke, and we've been building that for like 5 hours. That's where we're at. We've gone past steel. Sorry, we've gone past coal, we're on steel. Getting back in. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh my god. I'm in a mischievous mood. Not really. I mean, how can I describe it, what we've done? We've done this. I can't see any other way of reasonably explaining it.
Well, that was a lot smoother.
Yeah. I'm convinced it memory leaks. It's plates, let's go up to screws.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
WTF, thank you for 32 months. Congrats on Yachts 5. Glad to be part of the wonderful community. Thank you very much for your support there, WTF. Right, rods. Rod surplus. Not using them going that way. They're probably backing up in here, which they are. Let's go upstairs and ramp up the old screw production. How long till we get blades? I want blades. I want to be a blade runner.
Where if you want to make like 500 frames for the space.
Is that what it is?
Carry on.
What, modular frames are heavy?
I can't remember. I should go and check.
Just modular, they're not heavy, are they?
Right, some cable. I'm a replicant. What? Where does this come from? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Caterium ore, isn't it? So you need to do the Caterium research, which is 25 reinforced and 25 rotors.
Doing it now.
Oh no, come on game, come on. Come on, it fits! Those stupid bounding boxes. Come on.
I thought you wanted frames and rotors, something.
That's a route down on the outside now. How annoying is that?
I've got these down here for you. I didn't know where you wanted to put them.
Yeah, if you bring them up here.
It's a common engineering tool to assist you in your defense against the local wildlife. The blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 3.
Right, I'm on my way.
On the bug with the hotbar, I don't miss either.
What bug was that?
Well, my hotbar is completely empty. And there's no hotkeys assigned.
What? Has that just happened?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got none in mine either.
If you press Q and hover, just hover your mouse over it and then press 1 to 9, you can reassign them.
The original floppy disks were like that size. About that big. And they were floppy. They came in a sleeve. The ones that got used in PCs were put inside a hard plastic case, but inside they were still floppy.
Is that a power slug as well?
Yeah.
No, not the
working
5
out,
and a
that is.
quarters. No, not the 5 and a quarters 5 by trial. They were about 16 inches. They were massive. The original ones. They were huge. 5 and a quarters came later. Mr. Raskar DK, 1, 2, 3, 4 is that, Raskar? Thank you for gifting, I think, 4 subs. It's very generous of you. Thank you very much, Raskar. 4 people are made happy. Please remember to thank. If you gifted a sub, please remember to say thank you to that person. Yeah, they came from the big mainframes, the massive floppy disks. That's where they were used. Logistics. Splitter.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Right. Of course, we're going to have a problem with all the belts for this. Come on.
Paul, is it just me, or has it changed the colour of our factory?
Let me see. It's just you. It's still the red and green thing on my screen.
It's green and blue for me.
Your first job back in the late 80s, you had to use those
There's
magnetic
now 5
tapes.
coal
Oh, no.
generators online.
Those tapes were
So
crazy.
I don't know if you want to turn the biofuel ones off.
Is anybody near the base?
Yeah, give me a second, I'll do it.
I'm on the top floor. I can go down if necessary.
No, I'm right next to him.
Caterium acquisition unlocked. Additional to new equipment, building
Ooh,
and
that's a lot of
utilizing
stuff.
basic Caterium properties. R&D insisted on inflating your pocket dimension.
Make quick wire.
So you don't need Caterium now, do you?
Make rotors.
I've researched it, but it
I can
will need to be
manufacture those
made
back
into
at the assembly
quick
plant.
wire at some point.
You can make
But
those
you've got
pretty
a
easy.
mine nearer to the base than where you just brought that power,
I'm
right?
going to need a lot of reinforced plate for this.
It's quite a way, but it's right back up just over from your coal, I think it is.
That's
You
it
saw
up here, isn't it?
a black t-shirt,
Yeah,
Mrs.
that
Frosty.
one, you know the one I'm on
Did you
about.
get black last time? There was some nice colours in there, Mrs. Frosty. I'm not sure which one to go for. Because there are 3 different designs. Like, there's 3 different...
You're going to have to mine that as well.
3 different actual t-shirt, like, frame designs. And then you can pick the colour to go with it. So you get, like, some combinations this time.
Because it's the concept of if we're going to belt back the steel, we could belt back the Caterium as well.
51, that's not bad. Or you can just stick it on a truck and do it. You remember the LS120 drives? Yeah, I remember them. The zip. Does anybody remember the zip drive? They were 100 meg. The zip drive was very popular at its time, but fairly quickly lived. But it was very useful for backup and data transfer. It solved a lot of problems. The zip drive. They definitely spotted a gap in the market. Right, 90 screws per minute coming out of here, which means Mark II required for that. Come on, game. Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. Which means we're going to have, yikes, 180 coming through here. Yeah, this ain't going to happen, is it? It's going to be a massive hold-up. We've got 180 coming down this line. That's way more than this thing can handle. We don't have the belt for this. There's more coming out of them that can actually move on a Mark II belt. You have a zip drive of the machine you're on now? Blimey. Yes and no, Bigfoot. Like CDs, it was
I
quite a while
think,
before
Pringles,
people
I'm
could
gonna
burn
return
CDs.
to base and resupply.
Can you turn chat off? Yeah,
What,
you
you
just
have to
close
fetch?
it. Just hide it.
I'm not quite sure. I need to have a think as to what we're...
Long leather
We can
dat
still
tape.
put probably...
Let's
we
see.
can put a gigawatt
We may have to
power
just
on
slow
one,
these down so that
and
they're
there's
chucking
another
out 120,
coal mine next to it as well.
and then have two lines of screws coming out 120. That's the best we can do. How long do you think before we get faster belts like Logistics 3?
When the pod gets back, I can start research on it.
I thought you wanted your boot things first.
I've done them. I'm just waiting for the pod to return.
Alright.
I'm fine, thank you. So let's see. All of this is going to have to be marked too. Oh my god.
It's weird. If I turn slowly, I can see where all the trees used to be and all the nuts and berries and everything.
And a lot of reinforced plate. Alright, Mrs. Frosty, enjoy. It's Factorio first person, kind of. Wackaday, I can't believe you still got your zip drive. Threw mine away a long time ago. Right, I need to do that stretch next. All the way down there.
Whereabouts are you, Pringles?
I'm going to need a lot of reinforced iron
I was
plate.
heading back, I was.
Oh, okay, I've got a pair of Blade Runners for you. I'll catch you up.
So I have to come back in a minute and basically change this lot around, but what we can do is we can might as well dial that down so it's doing 60. Which is probably about 70
There you go.
something, 72%, 73%.
Don't forget to equip them.
%67%. Well, on the
Did
clock.
you find my little bridge, Sean?
Yep. Yeah, the power lines run all along
To the back of the cupboard, 2 tapes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I thought I had some stuff from the past, but I threw a lot of my junk away from the old PCDs, like old floppy drives, and I just didn't see the point in keeping them.
Ow, my eyes. My eyes are burning. The colour of that. Ow. I mean, that looks like a virus as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, a lot more than this.
What colour is it for you, Somi?
50%
green.
efficiency.
Right, so Paul, you seem to be the only one that has the actual colours.
Yeah, I'm guessing like maybe I'll have to paint the wall instead of you in order to make it update properly, something daft like that.
Looks like a grey to me.
It looks like a... What's one of those? Like a beach hut.
I have to handcraft a lot of reinforced iron plate. You also have your Atari 800 XL with disk drive. I wish I still had my original ZX Spectrum. Like, my proper original ZX Spectrum.
Sure. Pringles, I'd forgotten what this place looked like.
Just for, like,
No,
pure
I know,
nostalgia.
That was sort of a... Oh, we'll just go and spend a
I
little
know I'd
while
have a problem
sorting
actually
that
getting
out
the image
and
off it, because
haven't
it'll,
been back.
like an RF signal and stuff. Be a real
It's going to
pain.
be an hour or so, isn't it? 2
Dave, I'm
hours.
84.
It's got over in
56 months.
Do any of you
Just
have
in
any
time for
quick
Yachts 5 weekend as well.
wire?
Time for shipping,
Quick
for
wire.
shopping,
Yeah.
as quickly as possible pit stop.
No.
Thank you, Dave.
I've got normal wire, but if you chase after me, I'm pretty quick.
Your big tracks? No way.
So is the Caterham that you found west-northwest?
See how far we get with 63 reinforced.
It's across your bridge.
You have an RF to HDMI.
Up
Yeah.
that way.
The only problem
where
is
it's
like
marked.
the pixelation, you know.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
effectively taking an
it's marked.
analog, like a low resolution analog signal, and then shoving it into a high resolution digital output. And it's a bit... Ugh. Even like a ZX Spectrum emulator, you can turn that on and off, and the difference is bizarre. Oh, I've not used a CD in ages, Firebyte Trial. I really try not to. Yeah, you can do Captain Flint, but I mean, I bought a Spectrum, like a Spectrum, what did they call it? It's like a redone version of it, which has a HDMI output on it. That's a little bit easier. I don't know if it has the full Spectrum Basic on it, though.
What's with the random enclosed box?
DPH, I kind of saw... I saw something. It's not random enclosed box. It's an elevation point for the stack.
So rather than use stacks, you've made an elevation point, yeah?
Yep. Because that is just... You just use this 6 concrete per massive block, so it's actually a very cheap way to elevate.
Okay.
And then Puppy's turned up and decorated it, shall we say.
I painted it yellow as a warning. Do not walk into it.
You should like do yellow and black so it's like a wasp or something.
I can do it. Don't tempt me.
No, I don't like wasps. I'm okay.
Could actually stick a beacon
Ouch.
down and name it.
Right, now that should be getting 120 per minute.
Right,
Which
let's
means
empty
that
my
should
inventory
rise
of all the stuff that I've
to
managed
100%
pick up
now.
while me and Pringles were on walkabout.
Puppy's health and safety, exactly.
Yeah, how many carapaces do you want?
I used to go up to 24
know, there's a
before that
lot in there.
cycle. This doesn't look
Well, I
right.
had 25.
That should reach 48 just as that finishes. But it's not. It's not anywhere near. Wait, there's something not right. Why is that belt? Unless it's just flushing through. That's not a compressed belt. Yeah, I must have missed something somewhere. Let's have a look. Mark 2.
How'd you manage to do that?
Press T.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
There you go. It's almost on 48 now. It's only as quick as the slowest thing.
Anywhere specific that we're keeping?
Yeah, we
power
started
slab?
this afternoon, Pectac,
Just
because
in
like on the other
case.
build, on the other stream build, we've pretty much done everything. So we went for the challenging biome, the biome 3, and gave ourselves some fun restrictions. This still doesn't seem... Oh, there we go. That's on 48 now. Okay, that should go up now. Yeah, that's maxed out now. Good, that's a compressed belt. Right, now what we're going to do is take a second screw belt out of there. And we can make some other things. Tell you what we need. We need a... Have we got the electric jump and pod thing, landing pad thing yet?
I haven't seen one.
We've got it
You mean
unlocked.
like jump pad?
Yeah. Have we unlocked that yet or not?
No,
Yeah.
we haven't. No, it's still select a milestone in the hub.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, because
We
I'm
can do it, and I've got enough in my backpack to send it.
Do
Was-
it.
Yeah, it looks like it's fairly easy to do, isn't it? So, I was just thinking, like, I'm getting bored running up and down these factories. I'm kind of thinking I'll jump away to the top. And suddenly coming down, if I can jump down to a pad.
Buildings aimed at
What could
factory
possibly
traversal,
go wrong?
including several
Oh,
different
well, the first
categories
time
of
you got to
jump
test it,
pads
somebody's
cannot
going to
be
die, but after
accessed
that,
in
you
the
can put a
build
pad
menu.
there.
Caution
I
is
tested it with the
recommended during use
parachutes,
of
if
these
you remember
products.
correctly.
I'll
Yeah,
test
but
it.
as you well know, parachutes are unreliable in multiplayer.
I learned the hard way.
Yes. Right, so what we're going to do is we'll have... Split that off there. So that should be producing 120, 60 each. That's compressed. And then the other one can come out of here. Okay, I think I know how we're going to do it.
And it annoys me that you can't sync the container and sort it on that side. You can only sort your own in.
Scumbaggery. We'll chuck it through a cache on the way through. Jay and Ryan there, good night. See, I'm just bored of that spiral walk now. Alright, let's try and work out how we're going to do this. Oh boy. Belt is too steep. That's pretty irritating.
So, me,
Yes.
look behind you.
Ouch.
And he stokes the landing.
Nice. %, beautiful. He's gone to bed, Wraith of War. Next time you see him, maybe thank him. They did elevators. Yeah, they've got some few things in the mix. I think they're looking at like powered connections on walls. They're looking at ways of getting material vertically rather than having to do this spiral loop thing. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! Get that away from here.
I was only showing you.
You can't have this in the factory. What we need to do, we need to calibrate it actually, because like I don't know how far forward and upwards it sends you. You can't change it, can you? You can't adjust it.
Nope.
Can we get it from like here somewhere that goes up there?
I can try.
I'd like to get up to the top there, but I don't know what you need to put it to make it work.
I shall give it a go.
The build distance. It's amazing.